Hey Goss fam, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be cooking in the kitchen, so we're going to be showing you a vegan meal that we're going to make for dinner tonight.
Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video.
Alright, so today's meal that we're going to make, we are going to be making a one-pot jambalaya, and then we're going to be making corn on the cob and some fried or sauteed cabbage. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be cooking today, I will post down in the description below, so you'll know all the different ingredients I use to make this dish if you're interested. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So the first thing that we're going to be making is we are going to be sauteing our sausage. Okay, so we are using the Beyond sausage. Okay, we're using hot Italian. This is a vegan friendly substitute to sausage. Okay, so if you're new to becoming vegan, or you're transitioning, or you're thinking about becoming vegan like myself, this is something that can help you transition. So the Beyond Meat vegan sausage. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the sausage into about, I want to say, bite-sized pieces. Okay, so let me just prop this so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I got my cabbage here too. All right, let's just move this to the side. So we're gonna be cutting up the Beyond sausage.
And take some out.
Into
How many?
Just like size pieces. I'm gonna use all of them. So you can use about a pound. This is a little less than a pound. It's 14 ounces. A pound is 16 ounces, so it's a little less, but it'll do the job. You don't have to get the hot Italian. You can get just the regular sausage. But the hot Italian has, I think, a better flavor. That's just in my opinion. Okay. Cutting up the sausage.
There's also other flavors too. Isn't there?
No.
I thought there was another one.
There's only one other flavor. So they give you 4 sausages. Okay. And just gonna cut them up into some bite-sized slices. So if you want to see like the size, they're like
little cookie dough.
that size. Okay. All right. So now that I have my sausage, I'm gonna get a napkin off my hands. Okay. I'm now going to move on to putting this in the pot. So when I cook, I'm trying to get away from using oils. So you can saute with vegetable broth. So what I'm going to be using is this vegetable broth here. I'm just going to use this to saute the sausage. So I'm going to now use some veggie broth to saute the sausage. All right. So I'm just going to put a little in there. I put enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Okay. You want like a medium to medium high heat. I have some chopped onion. If you guys can see that, I'm gonna put that in. Okay, my chopped onion. You guys are probably wondering like, well, how much onion did you put? So out of the whole onion, I probably used 1/4 of it. And then I'm going to use some minced garlic, and I'm gonna put that in as well. So you can put as much garlic as you like. If you're a person who really likes a garlic flavor in your dishes, then put some more. But I'm gonna probably put about 2 to 3 just spoonfuls. So I'm just gonna use like a regular size spoon, and I'm just gonna put that in. Bear with me, guys, with the video. This is my first time doing a video of me cooking, and it's not that easy. Okay. So right now, I just have my veggie broth in there, my garlic, and my onion. Okay. So I'm gonna let that heat up just a bit. It's getting hot. So I'm gonna let that heat up just a bit. And then I'm going to add in my chopped sausage, okay? So I just want to say I hope everyone is doing well out there during this quarantine. I hope everyone is staying safe, and I hope everyone is doing things with their family and making time for their family. This is actually a great opportunity to do that. I know I was outside the other day and I saw lots of families out there, and I'm like, I never saw this person in the neighborhood and I never saw that person in the neighborhood, but I was actually happy because it was great to see people out there with their families doing things, riding bikes or whatever it may be, rollerblading, things like that. I also want to say something to like the young people out there and the youth and even adults. Take this time to better yourself, okay? This is an opportunity where you may have extra time on your hands, or you're at home and you don't know what to do with yourself. Better yourself. Do something, indulge in something that is going to better you as a person, is going to expand your intelligence, your intellect, okay? But don't waste this time. Please use it wisely, okay? All right, so back to our pan. Okay, looks like it's getting hot. You can see the steam. So I'm gonna get a spoon. Sanaya, if you wanna get a spoon for me. A cooking, mixing spoon. So I can mix this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the sausage. So you can see that it's kind of, steaming up a little. So it's ready for me to add the sausage. And I'm using a cast iron pan. I just like how it browns things. All right, so I'm gonna get my mixing spoon. I'm just gonna mix that in a little.
What is the garlic for?
Okay, it's flavor. Everything I put in here is for flavor. I'm not going to be seasoning the sausage because when I make the jambalaya, it's gonna have its own seasoning in it, so I don't want to over season. But if you're someone who likes a lot of spice, seasoning, flavor, then you can do that, okay? But I'm not gonna do that for mine, okay? So now you wanna grab some sausage and then just place it right into the pan. Okay? I'm just gonna put some in, okay? And I'm not gonna keep this in the pan for long, simply because I'm going to end up putting it in the pot with the rice and the seasoning and the pepper and all that for the jambalaya. I'm just putting it in here to saute a little just to get it brown. And then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna add it into the dish with the rice and all of that, which is gonna be the jambalaya, okay? So you can probably saute this for like 10 minutes maybe, no more than that. I'm not trying to fully cook it again, I'm just trying to brown it. So while that's going, I guess this is like a good time. I feel like this is a good time to like socialize with you guys and teach you a recipe that we do here in the Goss household. But I also want to I keep speaking to like the youth and the young people, because they are the future, and also I'm a teacher and I really think that we need to put a lot of time into them because again, they are the future. I want to talk to you guys from a teacher perspective, and I want to say to those kids out there that are able to kind of hold their own or be responsible for their learning, it's not too late, okay? I know some of you are getting frustrated with this online learning. Believe it, I don't like it the least. It's your education and you have to want it, okay? You can't depend on others to educate you, honestly. Like, we can help you and guide you in the right direction, but you have to be willing and wanting to get it and earn it yourself, okay? Like I tell Sanaya and Sam, like I tell my students at work, you have to want it. I can't help you if you don't want my help, okay? So do what you can to make the most of it, get through these couple of weeks that are left, and and prepare for the summer, enjoy your summer, and I guarantee you we are going to go back to the way things were, okay? This is something that's going to pass. We're going to get through it, and before you know it, you're going to be back in school, and you're going to be like, wow, that wasn't even that bad. Like, I was able to do it. It was just an obstacle. It was just a distraction, as John would say, and it was trying to get in my way and trying to stop me for what I was going out there to get. It tried to knock me down and knock me off my path, but I was able to persevere and get through it and keep going, okay? So that's just a message for the youth and young people out there. Persevere through all of this. Keep going. Never give up. Like, we got you. The Goss family got you, okay? I already kind of like
took the wrap.
I already peeled it,
yeah.
And I already washed it. So that's ready. So I'm not going to show you every single one. I'm not going to bore you. But what I do is I take a piece of corn, okay? I feel like you guys can't really see me. Like I said, this is my first one, guys. I'm going to get better at this. Okay. So what I do is I take a piece of corn, right? And I take a pre-cut piece of aluminum and I place the corn in the aluminum, okay? Then I take some Earth Balance vegan butter, okay? Oh, I'm gonna have to open up a new one. And I place some of that butter. What are you doing? I place some of this butter, okay, in the aluminum. So all I have is just a piece of butter in the aluminum. I put one on one side. I put one on the other side. Then I take a little bit of my salt, just a little, guys. We don't need hypertension, okay? And then a little bit of pepper. Okay, so I just put it in my hand. Dab that. Sprinkle it. Okay, so now I have this concoction. Okay, so that's what you have there. Pepper, salt, butter. Okay. And then, if you don't mind holding this, then I'm going to just roll it up. Okay, so I fold it over, and then I just roll. And then tuck in the sides. Okay, so now I have my 4 corns that are wrapped and ready to be put into the oven. Okay, so I preheat my oven to 400. That's what I'm gonna cook my corn on. I wouldn't recommend anything higher than that. So I'm gonna put those in. I let them stay in there for about a half hour, and then I take them out. I'm going to check on our sausage. Okay, so it looks really, really good. It's just about done sauteing. Okay, smells really good too. Garlic and onion, can't go wrong with it. All right, so there's the sausage. Okay, and then we just place our corn right into the oven, wrapped in its aluminum foil. So it's just like you'd be putting it on the grill. Okay, again, 400 degrees, no more than a half hour. Okay, all right. So while that is going, we are going to start preparing for our 1-pot jambalaya, which we're gonna cook in this pot here. Okay, so I'm not making a jambalaya from scratch. No. I'm using Zatarain's jambalaya. Okay, it takes about 30 minutes. All set. The only thing I'm doing is I'm adding the sausage to it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Again, I'm not using water or oil. I'm going to use my vegetable broth. So I'm going to be putting in this pot 2.5 cups of vegetable broth. Okay? So I'm gonna let Sanaya do that. I'm gonna get a measuring cup for her. And she's gonna put 2.5 cups of veggie broth. There you go. 2.5 cups of veggie broth. All right. So what you have in your hand right now is 1 cup. So you need 2.5 of those cups of veggie broth to go into that pot. While you're doing that, I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna get it a little bit higher than before. I want it to be high because I want this to boil, and then I'm gonna simmer it. Okay. So she's pouring. Next, you want to pour in your jambalaya mix. Okay. So you're just gonna pour all that in. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay. Then you want to get a mixing spoon. I'm going to add a tad bit of oil just for the sausage. So get your mixing spoon, and then I'm gonna get the oil. Go ahead. Yep. Okay. So let me just grab my oil.
Mix it now.
Yep, you can start mixing it up. Okay, I'm just getting my oil out. And you only need about 1 tablespoon. So I use grapeseed oil. It's a high frying oil, and I would say it has a very delicate taste. And I like using it. I'm kind of starting to like it more than olive oil. So I used to use olive oil. I still buy it. I use it occasionally, but I'm starting to use this a lot more. So grapeseed oil. So I just put a tablespoon. So I'm eyeing it. I'm not really a measuring person. I just kind of, there's my 1 tablespoon, and then you want to stir that in, Sanaya. Okay. And then we want to let that come to a boil. So we're going to let that come to a boil. So you want to add now the sausage, and we're going to let this come to a boil. So add the sausage in. So Sanaya's put all the sausage in, and we want to let this come to a boil. It's kind of starting to already boil. So let it come to a boil for a minute. Sanaya, could you get that garlic? See, there's still some garlic and onion left in that pan. Can you get that up and put it into the pot? So we're letting this come to a boil, and then we are going to put the top on it and lower the heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna mix this up. Okay. Then I'm gonna lower my heat. Let it simmer. So I put it on a 2 for this gas stove, but just put your low. Okay. Top it up. Let it do its work. So that's gonna stay in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. So now we're gonna move on to our cabbage. All right. So I'm gonna be using the exact same pan, bang, that I use for the sausage. Why am I doing that? Because I can. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this stove up and running, and then I'll show you guys how I get this cabbage sauteed. I'm gonna now cut the cabbage. Okay, so what I did previously to this video is I cut out the stem. I don't know why I do it. I just do. Okay, it's just what I like. So
that's what she likes.
So now I cut my cabbage. Okay, so just slice it. Okay. I do about 6 slices vertically, and then I do about 3 slices horizontally. And then I'm gonna have Sanaya put these into the pan. We're just gonna saute some cabbage. Now I'm gonna cut the other half. So what I did is I cut the cabbage in half. Okay, so I had 2. I cut it vertically down the middle, cut the stem out, and then I chopped it up 6 slices vertically and about 3 slices horizontally. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one up too. And then I'm gonna put it into the pot. I let it wilter down a little bit before I season it.
It's high.
So I'm gonna let that go.
Put it in there.
And then I'll come back to you when I start seasoning this. I'm just gonna let this cook and then we'll be back. Okay, so let's check in on our cabbage. Looks really good. So now we can season it. All right, so now you get the garlic powder. Garlic powder, right over there.
Yes.
So we're using some garlic powder. Boom. Okay. We want to sprinkle some on there. Again, you can sprinkle as much garlic as you want.
Whoa.
Okay. So again, how much you want. Okay, now mix it in. Yep. Yep. Okay, some pepper. Okay, so we got our black pepper. Okay, put that in. Open it up. Alrighty. Make sure the top is down because you don't want it to all sprinkle in there. And then sprinkle that on there. What's happening is because you're holding it over the heat, it's making it stick. So you have to move quicker. Okay, so we got some pepper. Now we need our cumin powder. Okay. Yep, ground cumin. So, bang. All right. Now we're gonna sprinkle some of that on there. Again, it's because of the heat. You're not moving quick enough. Okay. So we got our ground cumin.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna stir it up. Okay. I'm just gonna stir it.
Mix it up. She's gonna mix it up. Mix it up.
Also, during this time, you want to make sure your heat is lowered so it's not burning. So I turned it down to low heat while I was seasoning, because it's basically done at this point. Check in on our jambalaya. Take the pot off. Top off, I mean. Okay. Looking good, smelling good. All right, let me get my spoon and mix that up. Okay, someone's over there hating. Who's hating? Oh, Sam? Yeah, always hating. Guarantee you though, when it's time to eat it, he's gonna be like, this is good. Bomb, it's bomb.
That's nasty.
Yeah, you're saying it's nasty now. So you can turn this off. We're gonna turn the jambalaya off. That's done. Smells good. It's gonna be a little bit spicy. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You'll get to see the finished product in a minute, because we're going to make a special delivery. We are going to be bringing some food to John. He's at work. Okay, so we're gonna surprise him, Goss fam, on his lunch or dinner break, I guess, because it's late. It's not really lunchtime, it's dinner time. So his dinner break. All right, so that's done. Now, turn off the stove because our corn is done as well. So click that off. Corn's in there. Gonna pull that out. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. All right, so our dish is done. We got our cabbage all set. We got our jambalaya in the pot. We got our corn in the oven. The last thing we got to do is make the plates. So we'll be right back. We're gonna show you what our finished product looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, this is what you all been waiting for. The finished product: jambalaya, corn on the cob, and sauteed or fried cabbage. All right, here we go. This is it. Looks good. Let me get the lighting right so you guys can see this. Okay. There we go. Corn on the cob. Jambalaya with sausage. Sauteed cabbage. Okay. So, finished product. Now, we gotta have someone try it and tell us what they think about it. So, come with us to go deliver this to John while he's at work.
I want to do it.
You want to do what?
Try it.
You want to try it? All right, well, before we do that, let Sanaya try some. Okay. So, get yourself a plate. And you can try it. Okay. Well, the corn on the cob is too hot right now for you to try. But you can try the jambalaya and the fried or sauteed cabbage. But guys, y'all can't tell me this don't look bomb. Y'all was wondering what vegans eat. Well, this is what they eat. No, they don't eat salads all day. They get full course meals.
If you know how to cook.
Yeah, she's right. If you know how to cook. It's going to take some time and energy. Because if you're someone out there who don't like to cook, man, you in for it. But anyway, bomb.com. Get at me. Okay, so Sanaya's going to get her plate together and I'll be right back. Alright, so Sanaya can't actually try the corn right now because
Like we said, it was hot.
it's too hot. This just came out. Okay. So, you want to try it?
Yeah.
There you go. Hold it up. What you think? Tell us your review. Okay, from a kid's perspective. From a kid's perspective. All right. Cabbage. Try that jambalaya. Yo, I can't wait to eat this. Am I gonna blow on that? Oh, okay. Kid's perspective. Jambalaya. Beyond vegan sausage. Spicy Italian. Told you it was hot. I said blow on it. Kids just don't want to listen to their parents. For some reason. They don't get it. I told her to blow it off.
I did.
Look at her. Over there.
I did blow it.
Okay. How does it taste?
Bomb, digga, dom.
Tastes so good, make you want to smack your mama. Alright, guys. So, we're going to head out. We're going to deliver this food to John. He has no idea we're coming. So, he's in for a surprise. And he's going to tell us what he thinks about it. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, Goss fam. So, we're pulling up to John's job right now. I'm going to send Sanaya in there to go get him. And then I'm going to have him come out and have him try this food. He has no idea we're coming. Is he even here? Yeah, I see his car. Okay.
Why is he here?
I was going to say, did he go out on the lunch? Alright, so here we go. Sanaya. Ooh, it's bright out here. Okay, go in there and go get him.
Oh. Can you open the door?
Yeah. Hey, Sam. What are you smiling about? Okay, so she's going in there to go get him. Okay? What? Ooh. Alright, guys.
Mommy's too.
It's gonna take her a second to go get him.
Mommy's so
She has to find
bright.
him inside that place.
Mommy's so bright in there.
Yeah, it's really bright out. I need my sunglasses. Ooh.
When I went into the big break room, I went in one of those rooms like that. I didn't see anybody.
Okay, so she didn't see anyone. So, just say John. He has no idea I'm coming. So, he wouldn't expect us. Usually, when we come visit him on his lunch break or bring him food for dinner or whatever this is, because it's not really
He's
lunch.
usually in
It's
there.
late. It's in the early evening. I usually call him and tell him I'm coming, but I didn't call him this time. So, he has no idea that we're out here. So this might take a second. I don't know.
Say, John!
So comment down below. How do you guys like how the food turned out? What do you think about it?
It's nasty.
Have I convinced you to become a vegan?
It's
My first dish?
nasty.
Sam, you didn't even try it yet. He didn't even try it.
It tastes
Haters,
like
haters,
poop.
haters,
Poop.
haters.
Tastes like
But anyway,
poop.
what do you guys think? Comment down below. What do you think he's gonna say? Sanaya liked it. She was dancing when she ate it. I can't wait to get back home so I can eat some. What do you think John's gonna say about this food?
No, she wasn't.
Jambalaya is spicy, Sanaya said. So, I don't know. If you can't handle the spice, I don't know if this jambalaya is meant for you.
I want more spicy.
But if you like spice, I recommend it
I
for
want
you.
more spicy food.
The jambalaya is spicy, so when we get back to the house, you can try some. So we got the jambalaya, which is spicy. We got the sauteed
Spicy.
cabbage,
Not
and then
spicy.
we got the corn on the cob.
Not
All right,
spicy.
so here it comes right now. Look. Say hello.
Hello to who?
Goss fam. All right, so now I told you guys he had no clue. So now he's gonna try the food because that's all we really came here for. So see what he thinks about it. You're not saying anything.
He's gonna try all of it first.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna try all of it and then tell you. He knows that the corn is good.
My hands are dirty.
The corn is good. You know it.
You could have told me to wash my hands.
Wow. Eat it inside.
Delicious.
You don't seem convincing.
No, you didn't drink it all like that. No.
Why are you recording and what is it, a food review?
I told you I had no clue what we were doing. So what we were doing is we cooked a meal. We showed them our first vegan dish that they can try at home with their families, and wanted to see what you thought about it. And I figured we'd come to you because you're the only like 100% vegan person in the household. So I figured that you can tell them best, because people out there think that vegans only eat salads, and I'm trying to prove to them like there's lots of things that you can eat as a vegan.
Well, I guess it's break time.
What is that for?
Wash it all down.
Okay, so what do you think overall?
Great. What kind of rice is that?
It's in the jambalaya mix.
I thought so.
It's just a mix. I already told them I didn't do anything from scratch. With that jambalaya, all I did was add sausage to it, and it's beyond vegan approved.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Excuse
sit here or are you gonna bring that down?
Well, I'm gonna finish up at work. I was spraying this corrosion prohibitor on the truck. That's why I got this mask here. Very strong. So I wear this mask so I don't have to breathe that stuff in. And then I'm gonna take a break.
Are you gonna sit here?
Yeah. I just want to finish because it takes that about 20 minutes to dry anyway. So
And go wash your hands.
yeah, and I'll do that as well.
Okay, Goss fam. So I hope you liked our first cooking in the kitchen with the Gosses. Okay, so again, our first dish was jambalaya with beyond vegan spicy Italian sausage, corn on the cob, and sauteed cabbage. Again, the hater right to my right is still saying that, you know, he doesn't like it, but he hasn't even tried it yet. And you saw Sanaya's reaction. She loved it. She was in the kitchen dancing. And John, the 100% vegan person in the family, likes it as well. So we're going to close on out. Stay tuned for future videos on us cooking in our kitchen.
I'll be right back.
And everything that we will be bringing to you, for the most part, will be 100% vegan. Sanaya, you want to help me close out?
Before we end this video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video.
Go ahead, Sam.
Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, get notified every time. Have fun, beautiful, and never quit. Deuces.
Have fun.
And like we always say, Goss fam,
Have fun,
be original, and never quit.
Deuces.